Today we will be discussing various examples of push-down automata. The examples which we will be covering in the coming slides include an bn plus 1 such that n is greater than equal to 1, an plus 1 bn, n is greater than equal to 1, an b2n and an 2n bn such that n is greater than equal to 1. Starting with the first example, we are supposed to design a push-down automata for a and bn plus 1 such that n is greater than equal to 1. What are the intuitions behind the design of this machine? What we want is that number of b should be 1 greater than number of a. So the push operation will be performed till we read all the a on the tape, and read operation will be performed when we come across first b, since we want that 1b should be greater than a, and then pop operation will begin where we will read all b on the tape and pop a corresponding to every b which is read on the tape. When all the input of the tape is read, that is tape is empty, machine should move to the final state. For designing of this push down automata step by step, till the point a comes, push it onto the stack one by one. If initially it is z0 on the stack, then it will be a z0. If it is a on the stack, then it will be a. Once we come across b, first b will be read operation only. There will be a state change, nothing else. So no operation, only read, neither push nor pop. After we have read 1b, that means now 1b is extra compared to number of a, we will start the pop operation. And corresponding to every pop operation on the stack, we should have a as the output from the stack. When the tape is empty, we move to Q2 state and we empty stack at that point. So this is acceptance by empty stack. Now we will go in for trace of this machine for an bn plus 1 such that n is greater than equal to 1. In this case, we have already designed the machine corresponding to the trace. For the tape elements, trace is given at the bottom of every slide. We come across first a, we read it, we push first a on the stack, we move to next a, we read it, we push it onto the stack. Now on the stack we have 2a, and the element which we come across is b. Corresponding to first b, no operation needs to be performed, only read operation, except that no push, no pop. Now we are in state q1, we come across b, read that, and pop element which is popped on off the stack should be compulsorily a. A has been popped. Now second b for the stack, but third b on the tape, since 1b was already consumed without any push or pop operation. Now we perform a pop operation. Now the stack is empty. When the stack is empty, the tape is also empty. So we have accept state for an bn plus 1. So this is how we have a state change from q1 to q2. This is the ID for an bn plus 1, instantaneous description, what we call, corresponding to the example which was given in the previous slides. And this is the transition for an bn plus 1 such that n is greater than equal to 1. Now we move to second question, that is an plus 1 bn such that n is greater than equal to 1. What are the intuitions behind the design of this machine? We want that number of a should be 1 greater than number of b. In order to perform this operation, we will first read first a on the stack, and no operation should be performed corresponding to it. So first a which is read will actually compensate for one extra a. After that we will have a and bn, and the operation which will be performed is corresponding to every a read on the tape, push it, corresponding to every b, perform pop operation. The element which is popped from the stack should compulsorily be a. When the tape is empty, the stack is empty, we move to the final state. The steps for the designing of this machine are that corresponding to first a which is read, no push, no pop, only read operation. That means the tape head should move from 1a to next a, cell number 1 to cell number 2. After that, n number of A we have, we will push each and every A on the stack. If it was the first A, then the operation will be AZ naught. If it was second A or so on, it will be AA. Next we come across B on the tape. The moment we come across B on the tape, we will have a state change and we will move to pop operation, and we will keep on popping all the elements from the stack, and for every element which is popped should be compulsorily A corresponding to the every B which is read on the tape. When tape is empty, the machine moves to the final state. Since tape is empty and the stack is also empty, so machine will move to the final state. Now we will go in for trace for various actions corresponding to first A which is read. No operation will be performed, only read will be performed, no pop or push operation will be performed, and machine will move from state Q0 to Q1. Next A, we push it onto the stack. Since we have Z0 on the stack, so we will have AZ0. Next A, we push it onto the stack. So now stack has 2A, and when we come across B, we are on Q1 state corresponding to B. There is a state change and a pop operation is performed, and A is popped from the stack. Next we have second B, we are in Q2 state. Again a pop operation is performed. When we come to end of the tape, the stack is empty, so we are into the accept state. So this contains description for AN plus 1 BN and transition for AN plus 1 BN corresponding to the machine. We have all the transitions laid down with state change, push and pop operations being performed. Third question is design a push on automata for A to N Bn such that n is greater than or equal to 1. If we talk about such machine, the basic objective is that number of A should be twice the number of B. So what we will do, corresponding to every 2 read on the tape, we will push only one A on the stack for every 2 which are read. And once we come across B, we will start pop operation, and in the pop operation corresponding to every B, we should get A from the stack, and when the tape is empty, machine should move to the final state. So let's discuss step by step process which needs to be followed. First, whenever we come across first A, we read it and we push it, and please note that there is a loop from Q1 to Q0 which is not performing any push or pop operation. It is just performing single operation which is reading. So corresponding to first A, push, corresponding to second A, no operation, only read. Tape head moves from cell number 2 to cell number 3. Now it is clear that 2A were read from the tape and 1A was fetched on the stack. Now we move to B on the tape. The moment B is read, we will perform pop operation and state change will take place. Corresponding to every B which is read, we will pop A from the stack. When the tape is empty, the stack should also be empty. So this is the trace for A2N Bn. We start off with A4 B2. Read first A, transition from Q0 to Q1 and a push operation. Read second A, no change, only head will move. So we move back from Q1 state to Q0 state. Next A, Q0 to Q1, push operation. Fourth A, Q1 to Q0, only read, no push, no pop. Once we come across B, we are on Q1 state, we start pop operation. So from Q1, there is a state change to Q2 and a pop operation takes place. Corresponding to every B which is read on the tape, pop operation takes place. There is a loop on Q2. So we pop next element and we reach the end of the tape. When we reach end of the tape, we come across Z0 on the stack and we move from Q2 state to Q3 state and we have a accept state. This is the ID for A2n Bn, for A4 B2, and this is the transition function for A2n Bn such that n is greater than or equal to 1. The last question in this is An B2n. B is twice the number of A. So we will perform a push operation. For every A which is read on the tape, we will push 2A on the stack. When B comes, we will start pop operation, and corresponding to every B, we will pop A from the stack. So that means we have actually designed the machine for A to N, B to N, because corresponding to every A, we are pushing 2A on the stack. So steps which will be followed is, just see that when we come across single A, we are pushing 2A on the stack instead of single A. This is how single read lets 2A pushed onto the stack. For all A, when we come across B, pop operation begins, state change takes place. Corresponding to every B which is read on the tape, we pop A of the stack and acceptance by empty stack. This is the trace for A to B4. So initially we come across first A on the start state, we push 2A on the stack corresponding to single A which is read. Next we move to again second A, we push 2A on the stack, and then we come across first B. Now we have 4A on the stack, so we switch over from state Q0 to Q1. We pop first A, second B which is read on the stack, we pop that, so we are left with 2B. We come across third B, we pop that from the stack, and we are left with 1, and ultimately we pop this A from the stack after reading the fourth B. When the tape is empty, there is a transition from state Q1 to Q2. Since the stack is empty, we move to the accept state. So this is how the machine for An B2n works. This is the ID for An B2n, and this is the transition function for